Oh, still got a couple of contracts to sort. Raby Brower. The North Melbourne Football Club, the Kangaroos. They got the best AFL women's program going around at the moment. Back-to-back premierships in the AFLW. Even their backup VFLW team have also won back-to-back. It is North Melbourne. It is an elite women's football program. But now, I need to bring that luck to the Meds team. Sadly, even though the women are really playing really good footy, the same cannot be said about the boys. North Melbourne's Meds team, and they've been stuck on rebuild for years. They've been rebuilding since 2017, following their delisting of Boomer Harvey. Sadly, they didn't really give him a fair go. And they got rid of Drew Petrie, Nick Del Santo, and Michael Ferreira on that same off-season. The Roos haven't well and truly recovered after that. Oh, look at that. They finally recovered and they're in 7th. Yep, I can see the same. I feel the same, but same thing, Riley. The Kangaroos have not been the VFL and AFL teams have been, well, terrible. Their Meds team have won a premiership since 1999. Their men's team used to be feared. And now they've been completely unmatched. The women's program is taking off. And they're going to go for another premiership. They're in 7th. They're currently 7th on the save. They beat Melbourne, beat the Saints, lost to Hawthorn, beat the Dogs, lost to Geelong. He certainly did. That Crouch came out of retirement. Well, no, we're number 37. And we're in the wild card. And we got Collingwood to verse. Could we see the Roos make the finals in this save? Or is it all over? It's over. We weren't going to make the finals in the month of Sundays in this season anyway. Out of the finals at the hands of Collingwood. Still a good year though. We finished 9th. But for the women, well, they actually lost the match. Who the hell do they lose to? Who's got the dubious honour of giving the Roos their first defeat? It was actually the Brisbane Lions. How did the Brisbane Lions do it? I reckon they must have. Well, guess the premier curse in AFLW continues. They couldn't beat the previous year's runners-up. How did the VFLW fare for the Roos? Well, they went 13-1. They absolutely demolished Casey in the grand. They beat Casey by 9 points in the grand final. in the VFL Women's. Now we move on to the delisting and retirement period. North's men's team have said goodbye to Barney Scott, Aidan Court, Luke McDonald, and Callum Coleman-Jones. Let's go to free agency. The Kangaroos, they need a defender. Another defender. To maybe give Matt Whitlock a bit of competition. Wants more money. Bada bing. Seymour is off the North as an unrestricted free agent. North are set to trade Zach Fisher. First trade we're doing is with Port Adelaide. We'll give the power. Tom Powell. And we'll also give him Matt Crouch for pick 44. It's Fisher. And we're letting Jack Darling finish his career back at West Coast. He's been traded back to the Eagles for pick 65. Well, although I did predict North to get Darcy Wilson in this save, but we're not getting him anyway, as he's been traded to Geelong. In return for Sam Simpson going to the Saints. Maybe there might be another player who might be of interest for North. Maybe Ed Allen. Ed Allen has signed for the Kangaroos. Now for the Swannies. We'll give Who do we send? We'll send Toby Pink. Toby Pink's been sent to Sydney in return for the Lizard, Nick Blakey. And Hayden McLean. Who do we supposed to be sent to Sydney? They might have a chance. Well, I reckon they might have a chance, Riley. They might actually help my team make the finals. As we're still in dire need to make finals, Athelston inclusive. Hopefully your boys can be able to do my team a favour this week. And, well, help Athelston make the finals. to make it advantage Raggies once again for the last spot in the top 4. Next trade. We're doing a deal with not Melbourne. This might be a bit of a scam. It might scam the Pies. Jacob Constantine, Brayden George. Could North Melbourne possibly take Collingwood for Falls? As payback for the Magpies delisting Michaela Hyde, who's now playing for North. We'll send Constantine, George, and a future first over to Collingwood. In return for the bloke North should have picked up in the 2021 draft, Nick Dacos. As they finally have found their Jason Horne-Francis replacement. Could North Melbourne pull off a madness? Could we pull off a madness and possibly bring Jason Horne-Francis back to North? As a personal apology to the club for giving up on him in his first year. Since we've got too many small forward. No, this next trade we'll be sending we'll probably send pick 45. We need to do a trade to unlock the. We've got to unlock the Horfra. Well, who's got the picks? Well, it's actually It's actually the Saints. Who do we send the power? We'll give the power Robert Hansen Jr. and Zach Batch. And would you look at that? The prodigal son is back. Jason Horne-Francis. Welcome home to North Melbourne. Let's hope you play better here this time. Let's hope it works out this time, Jason. Well, hopefully he's found a way to say sorry for what he did in when he was first at North Melbourne. Don't worry, Jason, we'll give you a few 99 rated players to help you out. For your troubles. One to play up forward and 2 others in the midfield, Greenwood and Bennett. We also got Matty... Well, what a midfield partnership. Harry Sheasel, Nick Dacos, Jason Horne-Francis, Colby McKershaw, Finn O'Sullivan, Matty Greenwood. That's going to be a midfield that might win you a premiership. And also Wardlaw. And we just gave Robert Hanson Jr. and Zach Batch the power. What a scam. How about that for a scam? Could North Melbourne actually fall the power once again? Full port once again, this time for Zach Butters. Trying to up the ante. And bring Butters to Arden Street. You deal, bada bing. Norfolk just traded Ollie Griffin to the power for Jack Whitlock. Reunited with his twin brother Matt. This is looking like it's just like the women's team. This is like how the women's team are doing it. Nope, you're not having Matt Whitlock, Melbourne. We just got Jack. Eight more years for O'Sullivan. Five-year deal for Whitlock. What a pickup. Zach Butters for the Kangaroos. I don't know who's going to stop him in 2027 with this trade period. With this out of this damn mind trade period they just had. I reckon this might be their fifth premiership. So we don't have a pick in the national draft. As we were busy riding the power in this off season, we only just gave them Tom Powell, Zach Batch, and Robert Hanson Jr. I don't think they'll do much for the power. Well, we got Fed O'Sullivan's brother, Jack O'Sullivan. And we got Tom Alphabet, Tom Anastopoulos. Will Dawson set to have number 4. Greenwood number 8. Archer's finally set for 11. We'll move Simpkin to 21. It was his original number. As we'll give Blakey the number 12 shirt. I'll wear 18. Zach Butters to have 16. Dry that at 19. McLean 24. We'll probably move Caleb Daniel to 33. As Jason Hall-Francis will wear number 5 for the Kangaroos. On his North Melbourne reunion. We got the preliminary final for the women's. Dub. Grand final against Brisbane. It's once again the grand final against the Lions. this time it was much closer. Who is gone from North Women's? Please don't let there be any other players. Please, 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 please. Boyd, Favell, and Torpy are delisted. First up, we do a trade with GWS. We'll send Sarah Watt. Who do we give GWS? We'll give them Erica O'Shea and Amy Smith in return for pick 20. This has opened up space to re-sign Rennie and to, well, probably re-sign maybe Bruton. At least we got us up, at least kind of a bit open for business in this trade period. Now for Collingwood. We'll send Sarah Wall, Amy Gavin Mangan, and I reckon it's tough to call. This one, it's so many good players. I don't know. Who do I get rid of? Gavin Mangan, and they certainly are rolling out the SANFL Panthers women's team. Just too good. Now for this deal with Port Adelaide, we'll send pick 20 and 29. In return, the Kangaroos are set to acquire Matilda Schultz, and Abby Dowrick. It's done and dusted. Done deal, and here we go. That's a huge pickup for North Melbourne. I figure. Just swapping draft picks at the moment. In Collingwood are just a bit of a better women's team these days. And we just done a bit of a swap with Sydney. For another deal involving the Tigers. will send Sarah Wall off the Richmond for pick 61. Bada bing. The Kangaroos have offloaded 3 first-round draft picks to Richmond for Richmond's best ever AFLW player, Monique Conti. I don't know how Mon Conti's going to fare at the Kangaroos. Well, I don't think the AFLW salary cap's not working. As the rich get rich. Face it. So she's a really good player, Riley. I reckon that might be a great trade for the Kangaroos. Code. And well, the Roos have just tried to pick 26. 2 to Brisbane Lions. They're rivals for Dakota Davidson. Big trade for the Kangaroos. Who's going to stop them in 2027 with this, following this trade period they've just did? Schultz, Conti, Dowrick and Davidson. And who did we lose? McElliott, Evan Mangan, Smith, O'Shea and Sarah Wall. And that was about it. That was about it, really, who we lost. We don't need Chelsea Bedell. Justin Ferguson's really good. And the trade period is closed for AFLW. Now we got the draft to look forward to. Well, we got pick 34. Oh my days! How much richer? Am I getting any more richer? North Melbourne have just drafted Sophie Mullen. One of the greatest VFLW key defender I've ever seen on my channel. Let's assign the numbers. We'll give Schultz 29, Dowrick to wear 14, Conti 15, Davidson 18, Mullen 21. For the Kangaroos. What a huge pickup. And that is about it. Look at that, Dakota Davidson, mate. Both looking like their own Wayne Carey. Carey wore 18 for the Meds team years ago, and Davidson's got 18 for the women's team. Michaela Hyde's got 17 for the women's team. Let's simulate through to May to see if these changes are actually helping. Well, so far it is. They've won 5 in a row. And it looks like the North Melbourne strand is finally off to the Barbers. They've won 5 in a row. First time in 11 years, this North Melbourne fan is getting a haircut. How good is that for the fan? Finally getting his hair done. as North Melbourne have just won their 5th game in a row. And wow, we just redrafted Finbar Maley to give him 42. Adelaide got rid of him. Win, win, loss, loss. We lost to the Dogs. Lost to Brizzy. Dub against the Saints. Beat Collingwood. Lost to Sydney. Lost to Richmond. Oh no, we're beginning to struggle. But at least we beat Essendon. Oh no, we got no Sherry. That means we may have to play Goad in the ruck. Allen's injured. So we'll probably play Jack Whitlock. We'll drop McLean. With Matt Whitlock set to make way for him. The first women's game of the season. The Blues got no Craven for this one. Injured. North Melbourne are beating Carlton. How are we going the last round against Melbourne? 106-point win. Norfolk got the qualifying final against the Dockers. Yikes. Not a good way to return to the finals. We've just got given a reality check. Dacos is back in. McLean's in. We'll put in Blakey. Take out Stevens and put Blakey back in. Sherry's back into playing the ruck. Playing next to Gold. That is some great news for North. Can we beat the Dogs? Yes, we can. Larky's kicked 4 goals free this match. Matty Greenwood's dominating that midfield. Prelim, we're dealing with Hawthorn. Can the Kangas advance for GF? For the first time since 1999. Well, we found a way to curb Nick Watson. Well, where is he? In this game. Watson. Well, he kicked 2 goals free. I think he kind of did go missing. Yeah, Matt Whitlock has just been suspended for the grand final. And we got an injury to Kobe McKershaw. We'll play Zerha. With an injury to Matt Whitlock, we'll play Jackson Archer for the grand final. Got to check to see if Harvey. Checking to see if Harvey. We might play Harvey for the grand final. We decided to give Cooper. Looks like we're going to give Cooper Harvey a run against the Crows. This game is the rematch of the 1998 grand final. The Adelaide Crows are going to want revenge, but North are going to want revenge from their 1998 defeat against the Crows. It's a good fact in this one, Riley. This game's the 1998 grand final rematch between North Melbourne and the Adelaide Crows. Let's spectate the game. Here we go, Grand Final Day 2027.
Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. The Grand Final is here at last. This should be a classic between Adelaide and North Melbourne. These two teams have outlasted everybody. They've overcome obstacles and proved themselves to be the best two teams in the comp. But nobody wants second prize. The skipper leads his team out onto the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Roos. Not the popular pick, but I just think they're a bit more settled and well placed to counter the opposition's strength.
With Boma being the trophy ambassador for this game, his son Cooper's playing in the grand final. Melbourne. Hoping to have a breakout game in the 1999 grand final and live up to the Harvey name, just like Boomer did.
North Melbourne played the Adelaide Crows for the first time under lights at the MCG in round 9, 1991. The Crows won each of the first 3 quarters in their first ever match at the venue and held an 18-point advantage with 10 minutes to play. Anthony Rock and Wayne Carey cut the margin to 5 before Carey judged a high ball the best to mark within range. His kick from just outside 50 was long and accurate, and the Roos led by a point with 3 minutes to play. It proved to be the last goal, the Roos hanging on for a 2-point win. The final scores 18-12, 120 to 18-10, 118. John Longmire booted 6 goals for North, while Carey finished with 3. Michael Murphy booted 4.
All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A game. They've got good chemistry, those two. O'Sullivan. They've put themselves under pressure. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Butters with a chance to run. Doesn't often waste it. The kick was misdirected. They'll bide their time. Michelani has found some space. Bennett reads the ball so well. Just has to hit a target. Good thinking and good execution too. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He won't miss this, surely. Oh, he has. That's a shocker. Somebody give him a shovel.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
Laird to bring it back in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Goal coming out. Oh, well, it should have been.
Guess he'll be taking shots on the training track next week.
Laird to bring it in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Heads for goal. It looks good. The Kangas have the first of the grand final.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Roos on the board early. The big men fly.
For this,
Draper just shoveled it out.
let me know in the comments which team you reckon I should do the double rebuild for next. Probably, maybe the Gold Coast Suns.
Get their teeth into the contest.
There goes the kick. It's online, and they've got their first in the grand final.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Crows have trimmed the margin back to 2 points. Sherry with a deft tap. Dacos, the midfield battle so important. Greenwood, you asked for it, you got it. Butters, not a great kick. It's dropped short, but it matters not.
Opportunity for a check side here.
Vaughan Francis has his first.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Goal for goal early. Good ruck work. Sheasel out of the congestion. Hand pass cut off. Butters desperate to win it back. He's caught. Attracted a crowd. Great tackling technique there. Rucks go at us. Berry. The team physios will be working overtime. Both midfields are going to earn their money today.
The Roos have made a great start. They're full of energy and using the ball really well.
O'Sullivan on the same page as his ruck.
The Roos are certainly looking the better side, but they love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Sherry showing his skills. Berry runs onto it and can drive them into attack. No wonder coaches go grey. He's got an option in the centre square. Dawson wins it back. Great mark. Who's at home? Fogarty runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's already looking like the grand final we were hoping for.
The big men fly.
Dacos, O'Sullivan,
Butters.
they have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with great intent.
O'Brien punches it out of the ruck.
Draper,
Berry, he's run into trouble.
they're tackling with venom today.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Dawson, a bit of a panicked handball. Bennett runs onto it, delivers it inside 50.
Who's front and centre?
Strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Roos are up and about early.
Sherry,
Palms it down.
Sheasel, O'Sullivan.
Butters, good build-up.
They've worked it well. The defenders will be nervous.
Greenwood gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Punched away.
Which way will it bounce? It's no place for the faint-hearted. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard.
Sherry
Gets his hand to it.
O'Sullivan.
Good disciplined defence.
Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Underwood tasked with the kick in. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
This needs to come back, but it's not coming back enough.
It's no coincidence. The team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Honours the lead. Conservative kick. Cook with a chance to relieve the pressure.
Tidy ball. Draper.
That's good work rate. Takes the short option. Leaves it behind.
Hacking it forward.
Rochelle is hard to beat one-on-one.
What's he got on offer?
Crosses the paint. Berry got to the right position and hung on.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Touch and go. Misses.
Oh, that's a bad miss. We'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
Simpkin brings it back in. Butters
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
good work rate. Sizes up what's ahead. Butters, he's made a hot start to this match. Key spoils, manages to get off a handball. Paul Francis blasts away. Defence 101 there. Larkey, quick snap, and that's a goal.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard.
Hi Harvey, welcome to the chat. North Melbourne have just got another goal in this grand final, and that was from Nick Larkey. Hey
It's a
Shannon,
handy buffer they've
up to the
established.
2027 grand final now.
Slaps it out.
North have gone to their first
Dacos.
premiership in
How
28
will the
years.
umpire see this? Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. O'Brien palms it down. Dawson, Keys. The Crows not at their best so far.
Blakey makes good contact.
Gota. His field kicking is normally first rate. Keys went bang. Butters. No one can mark. Dersma gathers. It's a hot footy.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
That's skillful. Peatling was afforded latitude.
A little overzealous there and they'll get out of trouble.
Clever kick. Cook in the clear. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Simpkin has worked hard to present. The Roos showing some good signs early. Quality delivery by foot.
The Roos have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Crows in danger of being blown away early. O'Brien showing his skills. Berry, Dawson, I'm not sure he wanted it. The kick is precise. Rankin has charged into space. O'Brien, he's lost possession. Butters, the Roos are bringing great energy. They're moving the footy well here. What a first term they're having. Keys throws it on the boot. Manages to find a teammate. Probing ball. Blakey takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? The Roos are red hot at the moment. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Horn Francis in the centre square. Bergman. It's not a fair fight. He didn't want it to spill out there. O'Brien showing his skills. Keys. Dawson says thank you very much. Bennett gets to the front spot and can line them up.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
The Roos look like running away with it. There's another.
There are some danger signs already. This is looking like it could become one-sided.
You can't win a grand final in the first quarter, but you can lose one. Davies-Uniacke dealt with the pressure. O'Sullivan getting their handball game going. Dacos, they are hunting the ball carrier. Can he find a teammate? Archie, the fans will be happy to see this. The Crows are hanging out for the break. Punch clear. Dacos has some attention to deal with. Greenwood, great body work. They're huffing and puffing. Worrell got a fist in. Dawson dishes it off. Might be time for one more score here. Underwood takes the safe option. Archie on a lead. Rochelle presents in space. Drives it inside the forward 50.
The Tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
Touch and go. It's go.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
The Roos get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Crows had a nightmare start to the match. Very little went right for them, and their opposition, by contrast, could virtually do no wrong. They need to get back to basics and ensure they execute those fundamentals as well as they possibly can. This game's far from over.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Goad has had his measure today. Dacos, O'Sullivan, Davies-Uniacke. Brown is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
He'll expect to convert this.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Underwood with the footy. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
Straight in front, should not miss.
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
Well, he owes them one, and is just not good enough.
taking no risks with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? The Crows are out of trouble. Well-weighted kick. Not sure what the idea was there. Doesn't often waste it. Greenwood, all on his own. Drives it inside the forward 50. That might have been dropping the ball. Vaughan Francis, Worrell. He's drawn a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. O'Brien showing his skills. Draper. Neither side able to clear the footy. Goad with the tap. Davies-Uniacke bangs it through.
The Roos are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Roos are really taking it to them today. O'Brien, the winner there. Keys. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Goad has got on top. Butters. Harvey only knows one way. Dacos. Vaughan Francis. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. We've got another stoppage.
The Roos are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Butters. Here's a chance. Steadies. Fires. And misses.
Perhaps a little bit of complacency is creeping in. There was time and space to make that an easier shot.
Underwood, tasked with the kick in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
The Roos are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
A goal there, and I might have been tempted to declare this match settled.
The Crows aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
He split the middle.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. The big men fly. Keys. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. O'Brien, the winner there. Draper. Bennett gets in the way. Vaughan Francis. The Roos can smell blood. Punched away. The team physios will be working overtime. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill. It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity and a cool finish as well.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Sherry gets his hand to it. Davies-Uniacke, Butters, who's front and centre? He didn't break stride. Laird, stripped of the footy. He just dropped it. Draper, that's good work rate. They'll bide their time. Michelani can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Second effort needed. Draper cuts it off. Great play. This ought to end in a goal. Golden opportunity here. They've got them on the overlap. Dawson has floated forward. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
From 25 metres, don't tell me he's missed. He has.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Simpkin goes short with the kick in. Honours the lead. He's generally a good kick. Gee, they're playing well. Tidy ball. Larkey has found some space. They've found the magic formula. He's normally better than that. Greenwood, Larkey, runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Sherry gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Looking to get it down there quickly. Butters has bobbed up.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
They might just be starting to think about hoisting that cup.
The Roos are looking like premiers unless something remarkable happens. Dacos with a chance to send it forward. Butters, Davies-Uniacke. Good thinking and good execution too. They've picked their way through.
Who knows if North Melbourne keep going at this rate?
They appeal for a
Well,
free kick.
Power fans might actually breathe a sigh of relief. They might actually no longer have the record for the biggest loss in the
With a
granny.
chance to relieve the pressure. Can they get something going? Davies-Uniacke makes good contact. Harvey runs onto it. They've got winners all over the park. Time to turn on the Jets. Gota, he's under close attention. Great tackling technique there. Sherry is giving him a bath. Davies-Uniacke, Dacos, Butters has brought his own ball. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. A chance to clear now. Simpkin, time and again, he gets to the right place. The Roos are playing some great footy. Horne-Francis appreciates that delivery.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Goad. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Butters didn't need to be asked twice. Dersma, that one was always his.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Couldn't possibly miss. Oh, wow, there you go. He's hit the post.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
The ball's been living at one end. Worrell working hard and being rewarded. That's skillful. Berry gets the kick away. Michelini in the clear on centre wing. This is good ball movement. Dawson, he's been busy so far. Rochelle has it within range. The defence has fallen down. Quality delivery by foot.
Some relief here perhaps for the fans watching their side get torn apart.
Got to nail this one, and he does. Can that ignite them?
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. McAndrew wins it. It's not a fair fight. And we will do it all again. McAndrew with the tap. Berry, Peatling, Keys, puts his head over it. Dacos gets there first. Larkey with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Laird with the big fist. Just shoveled it out. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. The Crows might be about to start something. Berry on a lead. They've opened them up here. Can they find a late goal? Bounced straight off his chest. It's a tough game. It's no place for the faint-hearted. McAndrew almost threw it out. The fans will be happy to see this. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
He's hit up the lead. Who's at home? Keane had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Slowing it down. Doesn't often waste it. The Crows are out of trouble. He's had little impact so far. Dawson working hard and presenting well. Neil Bullen presents in space. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Crows have a couple of midfielders who don't feel much like defending today. They're pushing forward when they sense an opportunity to get involved in a scoring chain, but they're not always applying the same urgency when the opposition's got the ball. They must be more accountable because their defenders need all the help they can get.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Goad has been dominant in the ruck. McAndrew, you can't question his commitment. Comben making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. McAndrew gets his hand to it. Oh, it's a horrible blue, an absolute gift.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Crows on the board first after half-time. Goad. He's worth his weight in gold. Dacos, O'Sullivan, Bergman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Curtis, he's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
Back into play. Neil Bullen has charged into space. Can he impose himself on the match? Butters takes an excellent grab. They've got it deep. That's great play.
Straightforward, you would think.
Horn Francis. They still haven't woken up to him, and he gets another.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Dacos, O'Sullivan, Harvey, he's lost it, farms it out. The Roos are good with their hands. Well played. What's he got on offer? The Crows are chasing tail. Cook can't afford to panic. Berry at centre-half back. Lowers the eyes. Archie, probing ball. Goad. Couldn't finish what he started. Dacos. Goad. Doing the grunt work. Kicks to space. Bergman. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. His field kicking is normally first rate. What can they muster from the back half? The kick lets them down. Takes them on. They're playing like champions. Horn Francis has got loose. Tidy ball. O'Sullivan fumbles. Could be costly. Worrell. Butters has it on a string. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Roos clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Dacos, O'Sullivan, Davies-Uniacke running in support. The Crows have no answers. Larkey. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
The Crows must respond. They've copped up 3 in a row.
The Roos are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Keys, by hand. Berry gets his kick despite the heat. Bennett absorbs the pressure. To no one in particular. Simpkin. They've given it back. He doesn't waste many. Peatling drops into the hole and marks. I've liked his game today. The Roos have been caught napping. He will surely make this count.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Can they make some inroads here? Yes, they can. That's good footy.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
Can they follow that goal up with another? O'Brien, the winner there. Berry, he's been a shining light. Peatling, in the right spot. Dawson, doing what he does best. Comben, solid tackle. That's commitment to the cause. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. O'Brien got his palm to it. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Good ruck work. Dawson. Can they get another one? Comben goes without it. The Roos on the ball now. Simpkin. He'll be sore in the morning. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Crows are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
Dawson. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
Well, you get what you deserve when you leave that sort of space at a D50 stoppage.
The Crows with 3 in a row now. They're playing well. The big men fly. Keys, Berry, leading from the front. He's everywhere at the moment. Fogarty wins the contest hands down.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Honours the lead. They're playing with purpose and poise. Manages to find a teammate. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Laird read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. That's an impressive mark.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. The big men fly. O'Sullivan, he's caught. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Keys under pressure. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? The team physios will be working overtime. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball.
The Roos are playing some good footy, and if it wasn't for the occasional spot of carelessness, this game would be in their keeping.
Punched away. Rochelle knew the tackle was coming. Archie should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
The ball's been living at one end. Rochelle reads the ball so well. Can he finish it off?
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Roos by 30.
Sherry has got on top. Keys with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Neat little worm burner. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Can he hit a target? Dersma. That's good work rate. Pokes it into the pocket. O'Sullivan outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
Leans back and drills it.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Roos have one hand on the cup. O'Brien wins it. Draper. Rankin fighting hard. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. They need a mark. No one's home and this will come back. Clever kick. The Roos are out of trouble. Some indirect ball movement here. Sherry has found some space. Vaughan Francis can keep it moving. He's got an option in the centre square. That's a bruising tackle. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Rucks go at it. Dacos. Here's a chance to get it forward. Can he impose himself on the match? Dawson. It's not a fair fight. They've given it up. The Crows have been out of sorts. That's well played. Michelani demanded the footy and got it. O'Brien is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Simpkin goes short with the kick in. Harvey makes position. That's a useful ball. Rochelle again with a superior judgment. Can he be the fire starter? Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
The Crows are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. The big men fly. Keys. Can they get 2 in a row? Good disciplined defence. Another goal and they'll believe. They've got it deep. That's great play.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Crows will not go away. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. O'Sullivan. Defence 101 there. Brown. When one tackle just won't do. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. O'Brien wins the tap. Berry. Keane. Can he get a kick away? Just had to get it out. Draper. He's suddenly a popular man. Suddenly there's some belief about them. O'Brien gathers. Underwood on centre wing is marked. It must be his birthday. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Miller spoils. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Can they see off these last moments before the break? The two big men do battle. It's a tough game. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The Crows are defending grimly. O'Brien wins it like Batman and Robin. Three quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up.
I don't think anyone tipped it. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Crows have it all to do. The first goal is obviously essential. When you're in these situations, sometimes you can actually play your best footy because it frees you up knowing that you've got nothing left to lose. If this is close late, it'll be their opposition feeling the most nervous.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. The two big men do battle. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
They're tackling with great intent.
O'Brien with a deft tap. Berry, he's stopped in his tracks. You can't question his commitment. It's a hot footy. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears.
The Crows haven't been able to get the ball inside their forward 50 nearly often enough today. And it's not just the midfield's fault. Their rebounding defenders have lacked their usual panache.
Good build-up. Fogarty, he's taken a beauty.
To kick the easiest of goals.
Fogarty with 3 now.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The Roos really need to respond now. O'Brien, the winner there. Keys, Berry, Harvey accepted the invitation. No wonder coaches go grey. Doesn't often waste it. Archie working hard and presenting well. Well-weighted kick. Butters just shoveled it out. Gota, Comben, tidy ball. Davies-Uniacke on a lead. What's he got on offer? They'll bide their time. Gota pushes into space and receives the footy. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Larkey manages to get off a handball. Harvey. Horn Francis drops into the hole and marks. Brown is a beacon in that forward line.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Roos can sense it now. They're almost there. O'Brien with a deft tap. Draper, he's wrapped up. He's set upon. And we will do it all again. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson should be in the votes today. Berry. Fogarty, can he get a shot away?
The Crows are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
O'Brien, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. He would have fancied his chances from there. Comben doing the grunt work. Terrific tackle. He's drawn a crowd. The Roos are giving them nothing. O'Brien has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Dersma all on his own. Normally delivers. Greenwood presents in space. The Crows are chasing tail. The kick was centimetre perfect. O'Sullivan takes a beauty. Golden opportunity here.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
This will go close. Has he got the journey? Go! Is too strong and can extend the margin.
Kicking at his first.
They don't come easier.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The Crows can feel it slipping away, I suspect.
Punch clear. Draper. Can he force his way through? Keys. Dawson. This is good ball movement. The defence is disorganised. Blakey may have just saved a goal. You can see their confidence growing. Quality delivery by foot. The Roos are playing some great footy. Go! With a chance to relieve the pressure. Bennett, you can't afford to do that too often. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Searching kick. Rochelle showing real strength. Neil Bullen. Not on my watch, he says. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Goad. Showing his skills. Davies-Uniacke. That's commitment to the cause. We've got another stoppage. McAndrew wins the hit out. Draper.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not out there playing in the back line. It's a tough job today.
McAndrew palms it down. Keys. Draper. Quick snap is off target.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Back into play. Horn Francis. Slips over the shoulder. Probing ball. Good work rate. The Roos are playing like winners. Dersma with a chance to run. Well played. What's he got on offer? Taking time to assess the options. Honours the lead. Good looking kick. Can't get hold of it. You asked for it. You got it. Bergman. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Dawson. Terrific forward pressure. The umpire will have it. McAndrew got his palm to it. Peatling out of the congestion. They desperately need a goal. Gota takes an excellent grab. Conservative kick. Butters can keep it moving. They're a big chance here. McAndrew fumbled it like a cake of soap. Keys gets there first. Dawson has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. Draper, can he hit a target? Loose ball on centre wing. Rankin has a paddock in front of him. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. He'll be sore in the morning. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Goad wins it. Davies-Uniacke. Horn Francis, so influential today. That is as bad as it gets.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He can peg one back for them with a straight kick, but he's hit the post.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Simpkin with the footy. Goad has charged into space. That's a useful ball. The Roos have winners everywhere. And they're away. Good thinking and good execution too. Bennett works hard to present. Clever kick. Punched that like he meant it. Archie gathers on the half volley. Goes long. Dawson went bang. The quick getaway wasn't possible. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Goad wins it. Dacos has it on a string. Greenwood had his name written all over it. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. No one can mark. Laird, O'Sullivan. They're huffing and puffing. The sprint is on. Dersma, solid tackle. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Goad palms it down. If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
It's almost a shock that they've missed one. They've been so efficient.
Laird goes short with the kick in. Cook. His field kicking is normally first rate. Keys.
All over
That's
North
good work
Melbourne
rate.
Premier's for the man.
In no hurry here. He's hit up the lead. They've got to get a wriggle on. Draper in some space on the wing. The Crows looking dangerous. This is much better. O'Brien has it within range. Can he finish it off?
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Crows have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Good ruck work. Dacos. Davies-Uniacke. Goad. Looking to hit up the short option. They've given it back. Can they find a late goal? Rankin. Kicks inside the forward 50. Fogarty. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Simpkin brings it back in. That's well played. Doesn't often waste it. Who's front and centre? Butters. Curtis getting involved. The Roos have done it. They stand supreme atop the mountain, the best team in the competition, and it's time to celebrate.
What were the main differences today, Half?
The Roos can't be doubted anymore. They are the best team in the competition. It's ended up being a comfortable margin that probably reflects the true difference between the sides, but I don't think they ever felt comfortable until the last few minutes. This is a triumph worthy of the immense effort and dedication given to the cause.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half.
And so that's it for the men's team this season. Premiers 2027. And the North Melbourne women's train just keeps on rolling. 6 from 6. You might actually do the double in the first season itself. Huge win for the Kangaroos. Well, the Power Girls are still doing all right without Schultz. As McQueen's doing this, Kay McQueen is. So I think this McQueen is doing well on the ruck for Port Adelaide. Chloe McQueen, the daughter of Chris. Well, this is a bit of a personal one for Michaela Hyde. Back to Victoria Park. Back to our old home soil of Victoria Park to play against her former team, Collingwood. So many memories of this ground. But she makes a new memory. Kicked that one goal to give North another win. Next round, Swannies at Henson Park. Western Turner's out. So Dakota Davidson comes into the side. Out goes Talia Randall, in goes on Sheeran. Another huge win for the Kangaroos. Seems like nothing's stopping North Melbourne. Next up, we got Essendon in the season finale for women's season, for finals. Western Turner's back in the side. King comes in for Rennie. Another win for North. Let's see how Richmond. Well, the Richmond girls have actually finished bottom to begin life after Monconti. We got Bass. Joyce McKenzie. Brianna Marshall. I think Richmond must have drafted well to compensate for Conti's departure. Qualifying final against the Power. Matilda Schultz versus her former team. Oh, no. Well, it seems Port are better off without her. As McQueen absolutely dominated in the run for the Power. Surely not. Surely our season can't come to an end like this. We've got Kim Rennie back. Fuel. Season saved by the bell. Just beat Melbourne. Prelim, we're dealing with Adelaide. Vicky Wall's back. Talia Randall's back. And North bounced themselves into the grand final. Who are we going to verse? Carlton. Good news, we got some great players back. Michaela Hyde's back. Back in the lineup. Oh dear, dropping me. This is a bit of a tough decision for the Kangaroos. We got the Blues. Well, we got the Blues in the AFLW Grand Final. As this is the rematch to 1999. This is the rematch of the 1999 Men's Grand Final. Well, this is how we're lining up. We've got, well, the Roos are lining up Tilly Schultz on her younger sister, Poppy Schultz. Now at Carlton. They just beat the Power in the prelim final. Now, well, can we complete the double in the first season itself?
Hello and welcome, I'm Jason Bennett. We're coming to you from Princes Park. This is the AFLW Grand Final between Carlton and North Melbourne. Teams have outlasted everybody else. They've overcome obstacles and proved themselves to be the best two teams in the comp. But nobody wants second. And here come the visitors. Kelly Underwood is alongside me. Hello, Cal. What can we expect from this one?
Pleasure to be here, Jason. I've tipped the Roos. Not the popular pick, but I just think they're a bit more settled and well-placed to counter the opposition's strengths. I can see this one going down to the final minutes.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Kelly. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together in the middle. The players motivate themselves throughout the pre-season with thoughts of being in this exact position. And now they've got to find the will within to take the final step to glory. The atmosphere is electric, the adrenaline is pumping, there's nowhere you'd rather be. Bella wins it. Finn. Shearer. She wouldn't take no for an answer. Hill. She's copped some of her own medicine. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Rennie with a deft tap. Garner. Conti. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out.
We haven't seen any spite yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Garner, Conti, Riddell, Bruton, Rennie, going for goal. Flirting with the post, will wait on the goal umpire. It's there.
That's a great way to open your account. Her confidence will be high.
The Roos on the board early. The Rucks lock horns. Conti, they've put themselves under pressure. Vickers squeezes the kick. Bouncing ball. Eastman. Can she hit a target? Finn, working hard and presenting well. Keeps it low. Dowrick heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Molan can keep it moving. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. They've got them on the overlap. Schultz wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. She's got an option in the centre square. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Clever kick. The Roos on the ball now. Gives it everything. Uses the body well.
She'd kick this more often than not.
Looks good. She steered it through.
The Roos are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
The Roos were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Rennie wins it out of the centre. Conti. Oh, felt that one from here, and I'm in your screen. They're tackling with great intent. Bella palmed it down beautifully. Good ruck work, good roving too. Shearer, Mackay, swoops. Hill, under pressure. Keck. The team physios will be working overtime. Can she impose herself on the match? Mackay, quick snap, and that's a goal.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
One kick game again. The Rucks lock horns. Garner turns it over in the middle. Shearer, Bella. Oh, good tackle. Navigated the traffic. That's a turnover. Carney, dangerous to leave her on her own. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Conti charges onto it. No two ways about that one. She's made a bright start. Cordner marks on the last line of defence. Takes the short option. Shearer, all on her own. Tidy ball. Eastman makes position. The Roos have denied them the corridor. Good work rate. Comes free in the tackle. Dowrick gets to it first. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Punched away. Cordner, she's a real pocket rocket. Scrounges a kick. Rennie with the big fist. They might be caught out on the turnover. Hill in some space now. A few players stopped, but advantage has been paid. Defence 101 there. Birch affects the turnover. Honours the lead. That's a quality hand pass. Bruton. Keck at centre-half back. Can they get something going? Fitzgerald all alone in the centre square. She might have thought about the corridor. Bella with a chance to run. Probing ball. Hyde belts it clear. She doesn't waste many. Punch that like they meant it. Riddell onto it. Bruton. Fitzgerald picks it off. That's... Poor kicking on the non-preferred. Vesio. The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire will have it. Great ruck work. Conti. Riddell wins a hard ball. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched.
Fair to say it's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Rennie gets her hand to it. Finn. Shearer leading from the front. Bella. Through the centre square she goes. Well played. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Robertson pushes into space and receives the footy. Ferguson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Shearer leading by example. Kicking for her first. Only behind.
I'll back her in to make amends for that if she gets a chance. Unusual to see her miss from there.
No time like the present. Ferguson works hard to present. Good kick. She's hit up the lead. That's a useful ball. Schultz has pushed into space. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Rennie looking for territory. Conti absorbing the pressure. Bruton spills out in the tackle. Mackay. They are hunting the ball carrier. We've got another stoppage. Rennie palmed it down beautifully. Conti, Dowrick. What can she do with it? Throws it on the boot. Gatt. That's skillful. Schultz got a fist in. Hyde. Always dangerous inside 50. Drop punt. Looks good. And she's got it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go through.
Both sides are cracking in hard right now. It's a great contest. Bella wins it down. Dersma, Guerin, Finn. She's been dispossessed. Hyde is calm in a crisis. She was tackled high and will take a free kick. The Roos have started well. Carney has found some space. Riddell, her hand passing is a weapon. Dowrick in the right spot. Conti. Bogue has it within range.
Straight in front, should not miss.
There's the kick, and she's put it through.
They've wasted no time applying some scoreboard pressure. It's been a fine start.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. Schultz with a deft tap. Sheeran, she's been accosted. The Roos are playing some great footy. Bruton, Schultz, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Can she find a teammate? Vesio, in some space on the wing. Short pass looks good. See something she likes. Vickers tries a safe ball. Dersma marks inside 50 and can have a shot. The defence is disorganised. Keck, here's real danger now.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
Big opportunity here. She puts it away, and there's 6 points richer.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
Away we go once more. Schultz wins it down. Sheeran, Conti. The defenders will be nervous. Strong grab. What she got on offer? They've picked their way through. Young takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Careful with the kick. Shearer, she's made a hot start to this game. The Blues are out of trouble. That's good vision. Manages to find a teammate. Looking to hit up the short option. Dersma. She completely miscued that, almost missed her boot.
Hounded into the mistake, space is hard to come by.
Sheeran in the clear. The Blues have been caught napping. Can she finish it off?
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Is that going out on the full? No, a behind. And maybe that'll turn out to be a handy one later on.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately the finish let them down.
And an absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Now for some analysis from half.
The Blues had more clearances in the first term, yet they're behind on the scoreboard. They'll need to tidy up their disposal and generate some more threatening forward 50 entries to ensure they take advantage of their midfield ascendancy.
Good on your half, thank you. Schultz is teaching her a lesson. Felt the pressure there. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Kicks inside the forward 50. Good. Crunching tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Schultz. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Can they beat them back to goal? And the umpire does what we all knew she would. Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're live from Icon Park. The grand final is here at last. This should be a classic contest between Carlton and North Melbourne. Teams have outlasted everybody else. They've overcome obstacles and proved themselves to be the best two teams in the comp. But nobody wants second. Here come the teams. The players motivate themselves throughout the pre-season with thoughts of being in this exact position. And now they've got to find the will within to take the final step to glory. Here we go. The grand final gets underway. Bella wins the first ruck contest. Who's at home? Heck! Outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. Here's the vital kick. Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're coming to you from Princes Park. This is the AFLW grand final between Carlton and North Melbourne. Teams have outlasted everybody else. They've overcome obstacles and proved themselves to be the best two teams in the comp. But nobody wants second. All the preparation is done and there's nothing left but to get the show underway and find out just who is the best side in the competition. Here we go. Rennie wins the first hit out. She's not one to take a backward step. Can she find a teammate? Strong grab. Banging to fall forward. That is great football.
From point blank range.
She should kick it. She does. She's got the first of the grand final. The Roos on the board early. Rennie palmed it down beautifully. Hill gives it everything. Birch wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. Rennie had her name written all over it. She's generally a good kick. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Weston Turner. Bouncing ball. Bella is calm in a crisis. Cordner working hard and presenting well. Neat little worm burner. Shearer has found some space. Picking their way through. Carney takes an excellent grab. What she got on offer? That's good vision. Good. The intercept mark. Clever kick. It's a poor entry, a waste really. It's one for the high flyers. Schultz read it well and claims the mark. Her field kicking is normally first rate. It's loose inside the 50. No easy exit. They're tackling with venom today. Rennie gets her hand to it. Mackay, you asked for it, you got it. No way through that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Bella got her palm to it. Mackay runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Eastman on a lead. Conservative kick. Dersma can keep it moving. Takes the short option. Keck has got loose. Doesn't often waste it. Shearer, here's real danger now. She's made a bright start. Robertson has found some space.
She can level it up here with a good kick.
This to give them a real lift, but she's pushed it wide.
I think she was committed to taking a shot before she even received the footy.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill. If she can nail this first shot at goal, she might just be in for a big day.
Mackay, can she inspire a team? You bet she can.
She had the opportunity to put them in front, and that's exactly what she's done. Lovely finish.
The Blues have opened their account. The Rucks lock horns. O'Loughlin, Garner. She's so good in close. Bruton, Rennie. Tidy ball. Bogue has it within range. Weston Turner. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up, and they're out of trouble. Feeling the heat. Molan dealt with the pressure. I don't think she'll remonstrate over that one. Searching kick. They're moving the football well here.
They'll be back in front if she can nail it.
To give them the lead, she's done it.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. Rennie looking for territory. Hill competing fiercely. What she got on offer? She sprayed it and missed.
It seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Eastman tasked with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Good looking kick. Well, that is suboptimal to say the least. Pokes it into the pocket. Weston Turner. They've worked it well. That's an aggressive handball. Hyde. She had prior opportunity.
It's a hot footy today.
What can they generate? It must be her birthday. She will surely make this count towards full forward. Weston Turner outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. Dishes it off. Rennie. She's been busy so far. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
She really should have scored from there. It's a let-off.
That's a bit of a gift. Well-weighted kick. Schultz works hard to present.
A real gimme goal coming up.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
The Blues are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Roos having a good patch. The Rucks lock horns. Sheeran, O'Loughlin under pressure. Bella gets in the way. Squeezes the kick. Second effort needed. Keck. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Bogue in the centre square. Managed to get it out despite the tackle. O'Loughlin. Hyde runs onto it. Taken aground. Attracted a crowd. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing. Bella, the winner there. Fitzpatrick. Finn running in support. Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Dersma all on her own. not wanting to bomb to a contest. Keck on centre wing has marked. Into the middle with the kick. Strong grab. Takes a beauty. Going for territory. Sheeran! She's outmarked 2 of them. Can she impose herself on the match? Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. She's hit up the lead. On the non-preferred. This should end in a goal. The Blues, not at their best so far. Alarm bells are ringing. Just needs an accurate kick now.
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
That's not coming back. It wasn't her best effort.
Missed one she should have got and let them off the hook.
They're set up well for the kick-in. Harassed into an error. Vickers went bang. Bogue. Can she hit a target? Turned over on centre wing. Vesio can run and gun. They've been busy so far. Absorbs the pressure. Gets a kick away. Anyone's ball. Vickers. Takes a bounce. Lays it off. She'd like that one again. Out of the congestion. Molan getting involved. Sheeran. The Roos showing some good signs early. Schultz got a fist in. Hyde. She's put the foot down for a 3-goal game. It's there. They've pinched a break.
The Blues looking a bit of trouble already. The coach can always make changes, but I'm not sure the effort is all there yet.
The Blues need to get cracking. It's been a poor start. Rennie showing her skills. Conti, Sheeran, O'Loughlin. Farms it out. Bruton knew where the help was. Which way will it bounce? Gat. The Roos are playing some great footy. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. The Blues looking shaky early. That's a strong mark. They'll take the patient approach. They've opened them up here. They need a spark. Well played. Slick hands. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Throws it on the boot. Randall marks on the last line of defence. The Roos with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Daniel Harford is with us. What do you make of this one, Harf?
The Roos settled better in the opening term. They look the less jittery of the two sides. They've got the early clearance advantage, stemming from some impressive ruck work, and they generally look like scoring when they go inside 50. We know their opponents are going to hit back hard, though, and their ability to defend will be thoroughly tested.
Good on you, Harf. Thank you. Rennie, the winner there. Finn. Conti. Good handball. O'Loughlin. She's everywhere at the moment. Uses the body well. Takes the logical option. That will work. She's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
I had that one in the footy record as a goal.
Back into play. Honours the lead. Kicks laterally. Cordner. That's good work rate. And they're away. This is great ball movement. What she got on offer. Clever kick. Sheeran cuts it off. She's completely shanked it. She lost her radar there.
Sometimes footy comes down to who makes the fewest mistakes. That was a shocker.
The Roos have all the answers. You can see their confidence growing. Great body work.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Kicking for her first. Weston Turner. Read at best, but she'll be put on a tough angle.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
The Roos are going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Blues really need to respond now. Schultz has had her measure today. Bit of a panicked handball. Foot race on. Who can get there first? It's not a fair fight. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Schultz is teaching her a lesson. Just had to get it out. They've given it back. She's got an option in the centre square. They've turned it over. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Cordner couldn't complete the mark. Finn accepted the invitation. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. The umpire will have it. Bella palmed it down beautifully. Dersma getting back to help the defenders. Davidson. The Blues are defending grimly. Schultz punches it out of the ruck. Sheeran, O'Loughlin, Bogue. That's commitment to the cause.
The Blues simply have to find ways to get the ball inside 50 more often.
Schultz with a deft tap. Conti, Sheeran. She's gone. She had plenty of time.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Searching kick. Vesio pushes into space and receives the footy. Sizes up what's ahead. It's come unstuck. Can she finish it off? They found the magic formula. Bogue marks and should goal.
The Roos have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
That was never in doubt.
You have to show her more respect than that or she'll hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Roos clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Schultz, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Conti, Sheeran, relishing the contest. They cannot keep her quiet. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Good kick. Vickers can keep it moving. Can she find a teammate? That's an uncharacteristic mistake. The Roos can smell blood. A real problem now. What a hand pass. Sheeran, Hyde. They've picked their way through. The great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Riddell might look to centre this. Conti showing real strength. O'Loughlin with time. She'd have paid it to herself. Gatt dealt with the pressure. Dangerous place to lose it. No easy exit. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Schultz has been dominant in the ruck. Conti, it's loose inside the 50. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken.
The Roos are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Schultz could do this with her eyes closed. Riddell, Conti, Bruton, they've worked it well. Good build-up. She's lost possession. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Well-weighted kick. Molan runs onto it. Had some assistance. Ball to be won on centre wing. She's been dispossessed. She just dropped it. Carney, Molan. She's been industrious. Weston Turner gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Good hands. Hyde. Quick snap is off target.
You can ill afford to miss those sort of chances.
The Blues desperately need to shift the momentum. Robertson was afforded latitude. Finn working hard and presenting well. Cordner blasts away. Quality delivery by foot. Eastman, that's sloppy play. They desperately need a goal. Owen takes an excellent grab. What she got on offer. Doesn't often waste it. The kick is precise. The Roos are doing all the attacking. The call is insufficient intent.
I think that was a skill error.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Eastman. That's skillful. Keck working hard and being rewarded. Can she impose herself on the match? She needed a cleaner pair of hands. Finn Hyde, Molan, navigated the traffic. Plenty of heat in this game. They might be caught out on the turnover. She's so clean with the footy. O'Loughlin gathers. Carney does well under pressure. Schultz gets to it first. When one tackle just won't do. Fantastic tackling technique there. Bella wins the tap. Dersma. Keck can't mark. Finn. She's drawn a crowd. Stop it. Coming up on the wing. Schultz. This is getting monotonous. Riddell. Bogue swoops. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Weston Turner. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
To put the icing on the cake.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
She's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Roos will be hard to stop now. They might as well not have a ruck. Riddell, Schultz. They've put themselves under pressure. Hill takes the hand pass. Keck, Shearer. Birch with a terrific mark deep in defence. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and she did neither.
She's suggesting she got something on it. I'm not sure she did. To give the faithful something to cheer about.
Touch and go. It's go.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
Well, it's an understatement to say they needed that one. Schultz wins the tap. Dowrick, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Riddell squeezes the kick. Hyde! That's a big play. The Roos are good with their hands. She's put it through.
They took the right options in moving the ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Roos might be able to land the knockout blow. Schultz palmed it down beautifully. Might be time for one more score here. She's set upon. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Bella wins it. Hill couldn't get an effective disposal. Vickers. She's not one to take a backward step. Feeling the heat. We've got another stoppage. Schultz is giving her a bit of a bath. Dowrick. Riddell only knows one way. Run down. Great chase. Plays on. She's besieged. There are no easy kicks out there, that is for sure. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
The Blues are winning the rebound 50s, but what it really means is that they're being asked to do a lot because their midfield's being well beaten. They've coped admirably, but at some point the damn wall is going to break. So the mids have got to find ways to get the footy down the other end more often.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Half. Schultz, she is simply too good. Sheeran, Mackay, Shearer. She'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Carney wins it back. Riddell, Dowrick. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Schultz, Bruton, Bogue, closed her down. Throws it on the boot. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Can't keep hold of it. Good. Crunching tackle. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Bella, a rare win. Mackay is a clearance beast. Shearer can't take it. Dersma. That one was not open to interpretation.
She's not happy, but the call is correct.
Going for territory. O'Loughlin. She's outmarked 2 of them. Clever kick. Great body work.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look, but as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
The Roos with the past 2 goals. Bella, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. Dersma, no wonder coaches go great. What she got on offer? It's one for the high flyers. None of them could stop her. She read it superbly. Schultz intercepts the hand pass. Clean pickup. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Molan gathers. Ferguson. That's not her best effort. She's miscued that one.
According to some of these fans, all she had to do was kick it 60 metres on a non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in her blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
Good thinking and good execution too. Alarm bells are ringing. Can she be the fire starter? Riddell wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. And that's a letdown. I've liked her game today. Shearer, this is a big opportunity. The Blues have been out of sorts. Disappointing inside 50. Goes long. Who's front and centre? Carney gives the handball away. Riddell. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
It's been that kind of day for them. Into the middle with the kick. Dowrick is hard to beat one-on-one. The Roos are playing some great footy. Hyde, they are putting on a clinic.
The Roos have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Drop punt, and she has put it away.
She produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Roos have made a flying start to the second half. The Rucks lock horns. Dersma, can she hit a target? Young! Got to the right position and hung on. She struggled to make an impact to this point. Birch continues to be a thorn in their side. Gives it everything. Riddell! That one was always hers. She's generally a good kick. Sheeran just had to get it out. Which way will it bounce? Fitzgerald is calm in a crisis. Towards the boundary line. Sloppy disposal and we'll have a throw in.
The Roos have actually turned the footy over more, but it won't concern them greatly because they continue to win it in close and create scoring opportunities.
Dersma, Rennie got in the way. Out of the congestion. Knew the tackle was coming. That's commitment to the cause. It will be a tough umpire to ping her for that. Rennie continues to have her way. Sheeran does the crumbing. Hyde. Ort dropped it like a hot potato. Riddell. Gatt somehow released the ball. Copped some unwanted attention. Lays it off. Poor hand pass there and we've got a throw in.
The Blues are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not too much the forwards can do.
Rennie, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Just shoveled it out. Shearer, she's been a shining light. Bella gathers on the half volley. That's a strong mark. What she got on offer, picking their way through. Molan, they just keep kicking it back to her. Big ball to be won here. Bella intercepts on centre wing. Ignoring the corridor for now, Shearer has found some space. Not her finest moment. They've got time to put the kettle on. Shearer read it well. The Roos forcing them out wide. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Hill on a lead. Takes the short option. Keck has got loose. The defence has fallen down. Mackay, she's copped some of her own medicine. They've bottled it up. Punched clear. Hill. She'll be sore tomorrow. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Garner read it well. Gets her kick despite the heat. Who's got the wheels? Eastman showing some pace. Great play. Mackay! She's taken a beauty.
She's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
That doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
She's off. Can she find a teammate? Keck. Cuts it off. A good kick here and they'll be in business. It's come unstuck. Penetrating ball. Great hands there. Dishes it off. They must be feeling sorry for them. Attracted a crowd. She was optimistic if she thought she could break that tackle. Punched clear. Hill. Good looking kick. She's hit up the lead. Takes the logical option. Guerin. Well played. That's a useful ball. Young works hard to present. Can she finish it off?
That's mark number 4 now, and she's putting together a decent game.
This deserves a goal, but she's put it the wrong side of the post.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Hasn't seen a lot of it. Bella read it well. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Young, here's real danger now. Birch with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to her. Doesn't often waste it. Bella takes an excellent grab. What a game she's having. Hyde fumbles it. Rennie desperate to win it back. Handballs it to nobody. Young runs onto it. She's been accosted. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Rennie, it's been a mighty performance. Riddell, Sheeran, the Blues continue to be second to the ball. Garner, solid tackle. Keep an eye out for team selection next week and remember this moment.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
The distance is the only problem. Schultz was quick to judge the ball drop. The Roos extended their advantage in that quarter, and this match is as good as theirs as we turn for home. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
The Blues are up against a formidable opponent, but they're not helping themselves. It looks to me that the ruck and the midfielders are not on the same page. It's as if they've never played together before. It might be time to get creative and lose the ruck in exchange for another midfielder. That would at least give the opposition something to think about. They're easy to play against at the moment, and that can never be acceptable.
Thanks for those observations, Half, as we get back underway. Dowrick. Bella gathers. Shearer under pressure. That's symptomatic of their day. Towards the goal mouth. Strong grab. Takes a beauty.
This would put the issue beyond doubt.
Is that the grand final? North Melbourne are premiers.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
The Roos go on their merry way. Punched clear. Finn. She doesn't waste many. Keck. Had some assistance. Hill. Could have done better there. Good! Had her name written all over it.
Their fans haven't had much to cheer about today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
They're crying out for a goal, and she has answered the call.
She's finally on the score sheet. She's been quiet today, but gee, she made that one count.
The Roos by 47. Same old, same old. Garner. Time to light up the Jets. Weston Turner. Rennie throws it on the boot. Cordner goes without it. Bogue. In she goes. It's there.
A real opportunist goal there. She doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Underway once more. The two rucks do battle. Finn. They've coughed it up. Dowrick. Through the centre square she goes. O'Loughlin takes the mark and can extend the margin. The Blues are chasing tail. Hyde is in a better position.
Straight in front, should not miss.
They like it behind the goals. She's got it.
The Blues are going to have to be forensic in their review of this. To play like this on the biggest stage will be difficult to reconcile.
This is how you play a grand final. Schultz is giving her a bit of a bath. Garner, centre square, loose ball. Weston Turner, Riddell. What can she do with it? Bruton, they've worked it well. Pokes it into the pocket. O'Loughlin has a way of drawing the footy. Hyde, stripped of it. Playing for pride now. Randall gets there first. An ill-directed hand pass. Gets the kick away. Good! Has a... Ice-like grip. Guerin. The Blues have been out of sorts. The Roos have all the answers. They've got winners all over the park. O'Loughlin gets to the front spot. She sends him inside for the fourth time. Vesio saw that coming. That's good work rate. Clever kick. The Blues are out of trouble. They desperately need a goal. Nolan again with the superior judgment. Another forward 50 entry. She's plucked it and she should have a shot.
To finish off the good work.
Shouldn't miss from there, and she doesn't.
You don't see a small forward kick a bag very often. This has been brilliant to watch.
The Roos are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Rennie, she's worth her weight in gold. Garner, she's been pulled up for an illegal shepherd. The ball wasn't close enough. That's skillful. Shearer, fumbles, could be costly. Bella, Hill, not a lot of positives today. In no man's land, Young, leading by example, thought her way through it. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
Some relief here perhaps for the fan. It's watching their side get torn apart.
She's normally dependable, and she is this time.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Rennie has been dominant in the ruck. Garner got to get it on quickly. O'Loughlin under pressure. Dowrick. They're playing like champions. Bogue drops into the hole and marks. Couldn't get an effective disposal. She couldn't get a fist or a foot to it.
Caught and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Quality delivery by foot. It's a get-out-of-jail free card. Dersma. Bella has it within range. What she got on offer? Searching kick. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They haven't really fired a shot today, but that's a nice finish.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Rennie, she is simply too good. Garner, O'Loughlin. Squeezes the kick. Fitzgerald had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Kicks laterally. Dersma can keep it moving. And they're away. Bella. Ignoring the corridor for now. The great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Finn. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Good handball. That's a bruising tackle. You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. Rennie is teaching her a lesson. Guerin, Hill. They've got them on the overlap. Birch wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Trying to get it out of the danger zone. Bogue in the centre square. Who will stand under that? They've turned it over. Decides to go. They'll take the patient approach. Finn has found some space. Heads for the pocket. Birch showing why she's such a good defender. Normally delivers. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Dersma. The Root. Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Bella. She's been beaten, but she had a win there. Hill. I think she called for that. Just soaking up time now. That's a bit of a waste. Called for a push. She's had little impact so far. Young in the clear. Looking for the shorter option. Seizes the moment. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Birch takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. That might attract a pack. Uses the body well. They're playing with purpose and composure. Rennie. Good penetration on the kick. Honours the lead. Golden opportunity here.
The Roos are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Set sail for home, and she has delivered.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
It's just about time for them to celebrate. What a performance this has been. Rennie, just for something different. Dealt with the pressure. It's loose in the middle. Bruton, probing ball. Sheeran, to put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. Fitzgerald marks and the opportunity. Gets away. Schultz working hard and being rewarded. Good work rate. Keeps it low. Oh, that has to hurt. Riddell gets to it first. Conti gets her kick despite the heat. Bogue read it well and claims the mark. Hyde couldn't burst through. Schultz running in support. Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often. They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forwards with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it. Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Blues have been really disappointing. What a debacle it's been. Rennie continues to have her way, like Thelma and Louise. They've swept all before them, and they've saved the best for last. A record-winning margin in an AFLW Grand Final. What a performance that was, Kelly. What did you make of it?
The Blues were never up for this, and they've got a long summer of soul-searching ahead of them. How you can rock up to a grand final and be as flat as that should be the subject of an inquisition. They might as well have finished last. It's not just the disappointment they now have to deal with, it's embarrassment and humiliation.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Kelly.
All over North Melbourne women's are premiers as well.